So if you're a Gen Xer like myself and you heard the entrance music to this video, you instantly knew who that was. And if you're not a Gen Xer, I feel bad for you, son. You got 100 problems, but real hip hop is one of them. Because this is a good song, man. And the song is called The Choice Is Yours. Look it up because you're going to want to listen to it. But it's really apropos to this video because you know how we do, black folks. We're going to fight over the smallest little thing. And so I want to head this off at the pass because, you know, we are very familiar with Austin Holloman's channel. It's a very good channel. It's very interesting. He has his way of doing things. And I also want to cross-reference his channel with World of Oni. He also has a growing channel, both of them in Thailand. I think they both might actually be in Bangkok. And I want to address both of these videos because they're both two young guys that are taking the bull by the horns. They're taking charge and they're doing something exciting and daring. And the way black folks are, we're going to get to the point where we're going to say, well, who's doing it right? And so this is World of Oni, and he is a very interesting soul because he's an open book, and when he travels, you can tell that people kind of gravitate to him. He has a very magnetic personality. He's very light. He's very affable. He's one of the people that you just really enjoy being around, and you can see the effect that he has not just on the people around him, but just his environment. And what's really amazing about watching his channel is that you can see that the people of Thailand just welcome him in. They are so happy. They're so connected to the man. And it's a beautiful thing to see because in his channel, you see a lot of his documentation is about how he connects with locals. He actually has an episode about how he has a learning group. He's making a very concerted effort to learn Thai. And to be honest with you, I think his future would probably be something along the lines of being fluent in Thai and establishing a beachhead in Thailand as an African-American guy, as a pillar of the community there. And it's a beautiful thing to see because he has a very good way of connecting, and it's a very feel-good channel. And so we have Austin Holloman's channel, and I think one of the biggest differences between World of Oni and Austin Holloman is that honestly, I think the future of Austin Holloman is he's going to be a black man that's going to be speaking fluently 7 or 8 languages. I honestly believe that. I think the future of Austin Holloman is a man who's speaking Portuguese, Spanish. I'm not sure if he's going to learn Thai or not, but he's going to learn at least 3 languages for sure, and probably more than that. And so his channel is more of a world traveler type of channel, and he's one of the things that's really good about him employing Kate in his video series is that he's showing how you navigate a country where, one, you probably don't have the time to invest in learning the language, or you're probably not going to invest a lot of time in learning a language, and 2, how to navigate when you're going to be in a place where you're not going to invest in learning a language. So how can you see the spots that are actually non-touristy or the more interesting spots? And so we know he has a different personality from World of Oni because he's a bit more direct, he's a bit more sarcastic to the point, and that's just Austin. And the thing about Austin is that we over his series of videos, we've had to get a chance to understand that that's who he is. What's really important, I would say that the takeaway I want to make about his time in Thailand is that he is showing you how to be a traveler to a country and appreciate where you are. And so before I make my distinction between the two channels, I want to make sure that you're aware of this phrase, Carpe Diem, seize the day. It's Latin. And hopefully you learned this, at least in junior high school, if not high school, The only reason it's possible for me to make this video is because two African-American gentlemen made it a point to get up, leave whatever life they were living where they were, and go do something that was totally different from what they were doing on the other side of the world. And so the only way you can make that kind of decision and do something like that is with Carpe Diem. And again, notice in both of these videos, these videos are not about guys going out and trying to pick up girls. They're not about guys out there trying to, mac on people or deploy game. These are two young men who are experiencing new cultures. And that's what Carpe Diem is about. Seize the day, make the most of today so that I'm not going to regret tomorrow the decisions that I didn't make today. I know a lot of guys are probably sitting and thinking it's scary. I don't want to go somewhere I don't understand. And one of the beautiful things about YouTube is that you can click on World of Oni, you can click on Austin Holloman, and you have a wealth of videos of guys doing this, Carpe Diem, right there, doing that on YouTube so that you can experience it. So the question is, who's doing it the right way, Austin Holloman or World of Oni? The answer? Both of them. Let's say that you want to eat ice cream. You walk into the supermarket, you open the freezer door, and on one side you see chocolate chip cookie dough, and then on the other side you see cookies and cream. What is the right answer? Which is the right ice cream to buy? The answer is both of them. The answer is Austin Holloman and World of Oni. We have got to get out of this thinking that there's one right way to do everything. We're not doing math problems here. Life is a very large experience that takes many different paths for many different people. And there are also people, there are going to be people that are saying, Austin Holloman is doing it the wrong way and World of Oni is doing it the right way. And if you look hard enough, you'll see people saying, well, World of Oni is doing it this way, but he could be doing it more like Austin Holloman if he did XYZ. Look, the reason why we can even talk about these podcasts is because both of these guys woke up one day and said, I'm going to seize the day. I'm going to do something different than I've done before, and I'm going to go experience the world. Is there a right way to do that? No. There's no right, perfect way to live your life. There's just a way to live your life. And one thing that we in particular as Black men, we need to stop being afraid of going out and testing the waters. Both of these gentlemen went out, tested the waters, and you're going to see both of these channels explode because they're doing something that a lot of other people are scared to do. It's real easy to stand on the sideline and say, don't do this, don't do that, you're wrong, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. You know what's more difficult? What these two guys are doing. Casting caution to the wind, going and making the mistakes and learning the lessons. We would be better as a people, and very specifically as Black men, to get away from saying this is the right way, this is the wrong way, and just saying, you know what, I'm going to stick my chest out. I'm going to go out and see what's out there for me, and I'm going to learn as I go, and I'm not going to be apologetic for the mistakes that I made, as long as I'm not making mistakes that end me up in jail or getting deported. Because all things considered, as an expat, those are two mistakes you can't make. All the other mistakes, everybody is making the social faux pas mistakes. All of us. Remember that. Carpe Diem. Seize the day before you get on your high horse criticizing people about what they should be doing when you've never even gone overseas and made the decisions that these gentlemen have made. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care, guys.